It happens when you least expect it.
Call 1-800-STEAMER.
From underwater to under control, the professionals at Stanley Steamer will dry up your home and make it just like before. For water damage and more,
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Me? You got me?
MeTV is memorable entertainment television.
Sure sounds good.
With a lineup of classic television shows you remember.
I remember years later.
And shows you can discover for the very first time.
What good stuff.
You can watch MeTV South Florida over the air on 5.2 and Comcast 216.
Are you going to watch me or ain't you?
MeTV is memorable entertainment television.
Hooray for me!
You can work on your boat or play on ours. The choice is yours. At Freedom, boating is always fun. No hassles. Come see us at our new Stewart location.
Just meet us on the dock at Freedom Boat Club.
Tom Bergeron, it was so nice to see you again. Dr. Mike, you are so insightful. Thank you for being here. My co-host, my studio audience, you so crazy. Panel's going to break down the biggest stories of the week. Plus, we've got the hottest toys of the summer that we're going to show you. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye.
The Now South Florida, stories everyone's talking about right now.
Making sure you're in the know.
With new information before everyone else.
It's a bold new way to get your news. The Now South Florida, weekdays at 4 on WPTV, News Channel 5.
Save over $125,000 on the ultimate in luxury from Winnebago. The best-known name in motorhomes. The Ellipse Ultra is Winnebago Industries' flagship diesel pusher with massive power and yet all this luxury. See the full line today at La Mesa RV.
We've been thinking. There's a sound the ball makes when it catches nothing but net. Everyone loves that sound, that precision. At GMC, we get that. Nothing separates the men from the boys. Like nothing but net. This is precision. This is GMC. Now during the GMC Spring Sales Event, get over $7,100 total value on specially equipped 2015 GMC Acadia SLT models. Swish.
This ain't rocket science. It's pizza. I love making pizza.
Get a large 2-topping pizza for just $10 and try garlic knots for a limited time online-only price of $4.
Better ingredients, better pizza. PapaJohns.com.
It's the I-95 RV show in Port St. Lucie. You'll save thousands on a newer used RV. Like this used Thor Motor Coach Serrano, discounted to just $369 per month. The I-95 RV show is going on now at La Mesa RV in Port St. Lucie.
Get your News Channel 5 updates throughout the day on News Radio WJNO.
Tense moments today at a Treasure Coast High School as police investigate threats made over social media. Plus, shocking video shows fishermen offshore shooting sharks. But what they are doing is not illegal. Hitting the beach this weekend, the best sunscreens to buy and why not all of them perform the way they should. It's 4 o'clock in South Florida. This is The Now. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Shannon Cake, and welcome to The Now South Florida. It's a show that keeps you in the know. The big story everybody's talking about right now, social media playing a big part in a school lockdown today. Investigators with the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office are trying to determine who threatened to harm students at Port St. Lucie High School after a threat was posted today. The Now's Megan McRoberts is live outside the high school with the very latest information at this hour. Megan?
Shannon, as of now, all students have been released from school and after-school activities are resuming as normal. But many parents came to school early to pick up their students just to make sure they were safe. Right now, investigators are remaining very tight-lipped about where this threat came from and who it came from and how it was found. But we sure know that it caused quite a scare for students inside that school today. Students tell us that they didn't know what was happening when the school went on lockdown this morning. Many actually turning to social media to try to determine what was going on. They say there were rumors of a gunman on campus, which ended up being false, but that fear had students crying, some even hiding in closets until they felt safe.
we basically had to hide because there was something going around that there was like someone inside with a gun, and then 5 minutes later, Code Red was announced.
Investigators also say that threat mentioned Miami schools, saying that someone was going to hurt students in Miami and then do the same thing to students here, specifically at Port St. Lucie High School. But investigators right now do not believe students in Miami or here are in any harm, but they, of course, have to take every threat very seriously. Reporting live in Port St. Lucie, Megan McRoberts for the Now South Florida.
And thank you. 8 people now confirmed dead in that Amtrak train accident in Philadelphia. Officials say everyone is now accounted for. Ann McNamara joining us live with new information from the NTSB today. And the speed control system could have been an issue in all this.
Shannon, the tracks in this area where that train crashed, they don't have that speed control system you'll find on most Amtrak lines. NTSB investigators say if that system had been installed, the crash wouldn't have happened. Keep in mind, this train was actually speeding at more than twice the posted limit when it took that curve. Today, Amtrak CEO promising to fix it soon.
I'm committing to meeting the requirement of positive train control. That will happen on the Northeast Corridor by the end of this year.
Still not clear why the train was going so fast. We know it left D.C. on time. The 32-year-old engineer behind the controls says he remembers coming into the curve and trying to slow down, but doesn't remember anything after the impact except for trying to call 911. His attorney thinks his client's memory will come back as he recovers from his concussion. Back to you.
Still shocking to look at those pictures out of Philly. And thanks so much. And some sad news hitting close to home today. We have learned that 8th victim in the Amtrak derailment, Bob Gildersleeve Jr., has local ties. His mother and his father live right here locally on Singer Island. In fact, the Now's Jason Hackett following these developments. He has more from our newsroom right now. Jason.
Shannon, we found out today that his parents live in the Ritz-Carlton residence on Singer Island, and we just received a statement from his wife. Let's get to that first. It reads, "He has been my best friend for 29 years, and we just celebrated our 18th wedding anniversary and Mother's Day on Sunday. He's a remarkable dad to our daughter Ryan and son Mark. Our hearts are broken, and we can't imagine a life without him. We will miss him with all our heart." Gildersleeve's parents left yesterday for Philly to search for their missing son. Gildersleeve's wife dropped him off at Penn Station Tuesday night for a business trip. That would be the last time his family would see him alive. In the days leading up to today's discovery, the family has been hoping for a miracle. Our sister station WMAR caught up with Gildersleeve's parents yesterday outside of the hotel they were staying in Philadelphia. Gildersleeve's father was bracing himself for a tragic outcome.
He's raising 2 children to go out into the world and make this a better place for everybody to live in, and his life may have been snuffed out.
Now, Gildersleeve leaves behind 2 kids, a 13-year-old and a 16-year-old. My colleague Brian Enton will have more on this developing story at 5. Shannon.
Such a tragedy. Jason, thank you. We learned today the Army Corps of Engineers will reduce the amount of water being released into the St. Lucie estuary. Starting tomorrow morning, more than 450 million gallons of water will be released a day. That's down more than 100 million gallons. The Army Corps of Engineers saying that the drop in water levels at Lake O is the reason for the decrease in the discharges. Today, the lake level is standing at 13.49 feet. Here in the Weather Center with Steve Riegel this afternoon. It is beautiful out there again.
It is absolutely gorgeous again. And it looks like we probably started into the rainy season. Even though there hasn't been a lot of rain here, it's been all on the west coast around Fort Myers. It has been fantastic, though. Light winds coming in off the ocean and mid-80s. Yeah, gorgeous. Here's a look outside this afternoon. Look at not even a cloud in the sky. Well, maybe way off in the distance there on the right-hand side. I know the water is fantastic, Shannon. Just that turquoise color, that's why we live here. Gorgeous evening on the way. Temperatures will cool off again into the 60s and mid-70s along the immediate coast. Rain-free, but I've been watching a couple of little pop-up showers off the Treasure Coast during the afternoon. It looks like a couple of those may make it onshore as we get into the evening. That wind and the high-pressure system to the north just bringing in a real nice breeze. That'll be with us right into Friday. Here's a look at the radar. I want to show you exactly what's going on as far as a close-up look. You can see 80s across Palm Beach County. And those showers on the Treasure Coast, a couple popping up around Palm City, the north end of the Roosevelt Bridge, and also just off Hutchinson Island. So shower possible, but nothing significant. Great evening to get outside and enjoy.
Plan to. Steve, thank you. Shocking video off the coast of Juno Beach here. It shows a fisherman shooting sharks, but federal officials are saying this is legal. Here now, the look at the video, a closer look. It was shot by a Riviera Beach man. He says he was 4 miles offshore when he spotted these fishermen on the boat shooting sharks and then pulling them on board the boat there. According to officials with NOAA, what the fishermen here are doing is completely legal. In fact, there was actually a NOAA representative on board that boat. We'll have more on this story coming up on News Channel 5 at 5:30. It certainly has a lot of people talking. It's a story that has a Wellington family in shock right now. This after they say the man paid to mow their lawn mowed over several ducks in their backyard. But now it's Tanya Rogers live with this disturbing story. This is troubling, Tanya.
It really is. Now, Shanna, the man appeared in court today. He's been charged with 9 counts of animal cruelty. The Judge family says that the incident happened on May 2nd after the family had fed a duck and her ducklings. Deputies say that Jason Falbo, who works for Reliable Lawn Care, was mowing the lawn when deputies say he intentionally headed towards the ducklings, running over them. 9 of the 11 ducklings died. The family says their 7-year-old son saw what happened.
Right with me, he rushed out of the door because we were watching the duck family, and he was running towards me, and he was the same. He was very hysterical. He was crying, and he was crying, "Stop, stop, stop."
Now, the judge set bond at $27,000, $3,000 per duck. Now, coming up at 5 o'clock, the man's employer talks about the incident. Shannon?
Just so disturbing. Tanya, thank you. Here now, a good reason and a reminder of why you should always be checking your credit card and your bank statements. A Florida waitress busted in this case for changing the tip amount for customers' bills. 21-year-old Victoria Bachman is facing grand theft charges now, accused of altering 134 bills and putting more than $1,000 in extra tips into her pocket. It happened at the Ozona Blue Grilling Company in Tampa. Between the dates of March 11th and April 10th, authorities say when guests left their credit card tips, Bachman would then enter a higher figure into the register, resulting in unauthorized charges to a lot of customers' accounts. Spring break will look a lot different in Panama City Beach next year. Won't quite look like this anymore. City Council voted to ban beach drinking during the month of March. City and county leaders are considering additional measures to curtail spring break rowdiness after 7 partygoers were shot and injured at a spring break party this year. Also, you remember we were reporting that one woman was allegedly raped on the beach. Local officials say they want to clean up the city's image now after negative publicity from this year's spring break. Coming up here on The Now, another powerful politician busted in a sexting scandal. How it shut down a college program in his state and what he has to say for himself now. Plus, does the thought of your phone dying with no charger handy make you break out in a cold sweat? Well, you may have nomophobia. Really, it's a condition. Nomophobia. You'll learn about it coming up. And an undergarment that actually compliments you. Literally, a talking bra. Wow, you look nice today. Why, thank you very much. I like your hair. Oh, thanks. What are they going to think of next? Stepping outside now. A look from our Live 5 cameras. This is Singer Island and Peanut Island. Like we said, doesn't get any better than this. We're right back.
When it's 5 o'clock on News Channel 5, you need to know what's happening right now. Local coverage everywhere.
The only local reporter in Baltimore.
Steve Winkle with weather, safety, and accuracy right when and where you need
off
it.
Boynton Beach and Delray.
The only local chopper getting you breaking news first.
What sparked a devastating fire?
Now that's local coverage you can count on. WPTV News Channel 5.
Join us for brews, barbecue, and fun at the American German Club in Lake Worth. Enjoy 20 craft brewers and 40 craft beers, live music, kids carnival. Mention WPTV, and tickets are only $5. Kids are free. Fun for the whole family. Find us on Facebook.
You're driving along, and then it happens. You get hurt in a car accident.
Call Rubenstein Law. A client of theirs hurt their neck, and Rubenstein Law got them $200,000. Now that's a lot of money.
I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein. Call me. I want to be your attorney.
Watch the Honda Sports Desk for the latest local and national sports, powered by ESPN 106.3. Every night at 11, only on News Channel 5. Sponsored by the South Florida Honda Dealers. Visit sfhondadealers.com to find the dealer nearest you.
I love the new place.
Thank you. We used a designer from Haverty's to help blend all of my stuff with Dave's One Good Chair.
I love it.
It reminds me of when we blended our furniture.
Yeah, Ryan helped me get all my stuff just the way I like it.
And Emily helped me get all of my stuff right to the curb.
That was a great day.
Yeah.
Refresh your space with an extra 100 off every 1,000 at Haverty's. Plus, enjoy 36-month no-interest financing. Haverty's, discover something new.
We had such a great experience with Empire. We would recommend it to anyone.
Real customers share their stories about Empire today.
The customer service and the personal touch was really where it's at.
And during Empire's 50-50-50 sale, get 50% off carpet and flooring, 50% off padding and materials, and 50% off installation.
We've had people come in our home and say, wow, this is really beautiful. Where'd you have it done? Empire.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today.
The Off Outdoor Refresher Course, Sunsets. Hello, you. And you, too. Meet outside, where the golden hour is approaching, along with the Buzzy Suck Squad. It's been a while, but you can do this. Step 1, open door. Step 2, activate off clip-on. Mosquito protection you don't spray on. Step 3, face west. Get back out there with off clip-on. Keep bugs off.
SC Johnson, a family company.
Join us for Brews, Barbecue, and Fun at the American German Club in Lake Worth. Enjoy 20 craft brewers and 40 craft beers, live music, kids carnival. Mention WPTV, and tickets are only $5. Kids are free. Fun for the whole family. Find us on Facebook.
Back here on the Now, Missouri's Speaker of the House resigning in the wake of a scandal involving him and a college intern. Ann McNamara joining us from our Now National Desk. And at first he apologized and said he wouldn't resign. So what happened to that?
Republican John Deal said just yesterday he would not step down despite the fact that his sexually charged text messages to a college freshman were leaked to the Kansas City Star. You can see some of them right here. Deal's texts say he was looking at the teen's photo while in bed, writing he wants her. She responds she likes a man in charge. The student was a legislative intern and he was the House Speaker. Deal offering an apology, calling it, quote, poor judgment. Right before the text messages went public, Missouri Southern State University, where she's enrolled, suspended its intern program. Back to you.
Ann, thanks. Walmart now competing with Amazon Prime. The grocery store has announced a new unlimited shipping service for online shoppers that will be tested out this coming summer. In fact, Walmart's shipping subscription service will cost about $50 a year. That's about half the cost of Amazon Prime, I believe that should say, products. It's prize as well. You get a prize every time you open the box. Products purchased through Walmart's service will be at your house within 3 days. So be honest with us. Do you get a little anxious when you leave your phone at home by accident? I know. I carry it around with me from the newsroom. In fact, where is mine? This is our producer's. Anyway, or do you feel serious separation anxiety when you can't check social media, your email, your text messages? Well, you have all the symptoms of nomophobia. No mobile phobia. It's an actual condition. I'm not kidding. It refers to not just to our well-known addiction to smartphones, but the very real fear that takes over when the battery's dead or you've left your phone at home. Researchers say this growing no-phone phobia should come as no surprise.
Cell phones are becoming a more integral part of our life, and as they become more portable, as they become more multifunctional, we find more ways to become attached to them, if not addicted.
Nomophobia. If you want to break the habit, here are a couple steps. First, schedule cell phone free time every day and turn off those notifications so you won't be tempted, excuse me, to check your phone incessantly. Ladies, there's a new addition to your wardrobe, and it requires the use of your smartphone here. Roxanne Stein shows us this unusual clothing choice. Roxanne?
Shannon, I think this might come under the what will they think of next category. Designers in Japan this week unveiled a talking bra that they hope will deliver an uplifting message to women. All right, here it is. It answers a question from the model wearing it, telling the model she looks great. It's frilly and it kind of looks like a midriff top and not a bra, but get this, it really is practical. It links with a smartphone to deliver data on distance walked and calories consumed. Triumph, the company that makes this bra, isn't a newcomer to the talking bra market either. As a matter of fact, 5 years ago, Triumph produced a bra to welcome tourists to Japan, and it was in 3 languages. In the case of the latest talking design, it's in part to help boost female empowerment. It's a hot topic right now in Japan, where the government is trying to boost female participation in the economy. And some of you might be disappointed to know that Triumph often showcases these undergarments, but they don't usually turn into the real product. Now, Shannon, I kind of like the fact that it's got this data that connects to your smartphone, so we could track our calories and distance walk, but I don't know, are you disappointed you can't go to Victoria's Secret to buy one?
Not really. I don't think you are either, Rox. Thank you. That was enlightening. One of Hollywood's biggest names has been told to get his 2 dogs out of Australia or they'll be put down. Reportedly, actor Johnny Depp smuggled the Yorkshire Terriers, his Yorkshire Terriers, on a private jet. But undeclared dogs are a quarantine risk, and the government wants them gone by Saturday.
Mr. Depp has to either take his dogs back to California or we're going to have to euthanize them.
The issue is clear right there on the form. Everybody completes it on arrival, private plane or not. Question 8, are you bringing into Australia animals? By the way, it's a $10,000 fine for false information, up to $400,000 or 10 years in jail for prohibitive imports. But already, an online petition has been launched to save Johnny Depp's pets. Depp is in Australia, by the way, for the latest Pirates of the Caribbean installment. It was quite the start of the school day for students in Tarpon Springs today. Take a look at this video. That's a Florida Fish and Wildlife trapper there. Goodness gracious, taping up an alligator's mouth, then casually tossing the 6 to 7 foot reptile right over his shoulder and walking away. The gator wandered up to the school about 6 o'clock this morning. At first, a school administrator thought it might be a senior prank because, you know, it's that time of year. Those pranks are out there. But when he didn't see any students around, he immediately called a trapper. No one was hurt and classes went on as scheduled. It's where you take your kids because you feel safe there, right? But kids are getting injured on playgrounds every single day. Tonight at 5 o'clock, we have the top 5 ways your child could be injured at your local playground and the steps you can be taking to make sure they're out there playing safe. It's Florida, so we spend a lot of time outdoors, at the beach as well. Sunscreen is a must-have, but which ones are the best? I'm always thinking about this when I'm looking at the sales when I go in the store, right? Well, today, Consumer Reports put out their annual report, and they say nearly a third of the sunscreens out there on the shelves, they've tested them, and a third of them fell short of the promised SPF protection that was being advertised. But 15 of the 34 sunscreens tested earned a spot on Consumer Reports' recommended list. So let's take look at a couple of those. The Coppertone Water Babies SPF 50, that was on their list. Equate Ultra Protection SPF 50, also on the list. And Banana Boat Sun Comfort Continuous Spray SPF 50 again. To all the recommended by the way, we do have all the recommended sunscreens on our Facebook page, the Now South Florida right now, and I'm always interested in that. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because every day Steve Weigel tells me, put on the sunscreen.
And I have a whole bunch of them at home, and I can tell some work better than others.
I know.
And some last longer, and some you can go in the water, and it seems to stay on you. Others just wash right off.
I know. You got to reapply, Steve.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do. That's what my wife always says, too. And I always forget. And
well, you know, we women, we're usually right about stuff.
Always right. Always.
There you go. A well-trained guy.
Yeah. Here's a look at what's going on today, and we do have showers on the radar. Nothing too significant, but a little late showers coming in across the Treasure Coast. Palm Beach County temperatures, high 80s, low 90s. Little rain has popped up just north of the Roosevelt Bridge around Jensen Beach and Port St. Lucie, and a little one right there around Harbor Ridge and the Palm City area. Temperatures are mid-80s and will cool off, not very much though. Tonight looks fantastic. If you're heading out this evening, enjoy absolutely gorgeous weather. We're going to be talking more about the weekend forecast. It's right around the corner, and that's coming up.
So exciting. Love a good forecast. Steve, thanks. Coming up on the Now, the voice behind some of the most popular characters in a long-running cartoon leaving. Will the show go on? We'll find out. Plus this.
It means a lot to me and my brother. We've been through a lot.
They absolutely have. This young man lost his father, and he was fighting for one of his dad's prized possessions in his memory, but things did not go as planned. Why it actually worked out for the better in the long run. Trust me, you don't want to miss this next story. Stay with us.
You make me smile like the sun, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, dizzy in my head, spin like a record, crazy on a Sunday night.
Just steps away from the water, relax and enjoy the atmosphere and amazing food with locations across South Florida. Mulligan's Beach House Bar and Grill. Fun and food for the entire family.
At Rooms To Go, our Memorial Day sale starts right now with incredible store-wide savings. The kind of savings you'll jump at when you see them in every furniture category. Get irresistible prices on living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms. And to make buying even easier, you can finance interest-free for 60 months. 60 until June 2020. Are you getting the picture? Celebrate Memorial Day today with great buys on beautiful new furniture and finance interest-free for 5 years. Now at Rooms To Go.
Of all the things that keep you busy, maintaining your car shouldn't be one of them. The experts at Mopar are busy making sure of that. We get the job done right the first time, help you save every time, and get you back on the road in no time. So this spring, let us help refresh your ride. Right now, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for $1 at your neighborhood Mopar Service Center.
Listen up. I'm reworking the menu. Veggies, you're cool. Mayo, corn dogs, you are so out of here.
The complete balanced nutrition of great tasting Ensure, with 9 grams of protein and 26 vitamins and minerals.
And now, with twice as much vitamin D, which up to 90% of people don't get enough of.
The sunshine vitamin. Ensure now has 2 times more vitamin D to support strong bones. Ensure, take life in.
I'm outside. Where are you?
I'm right here. I'm in the Buick.
I don't see a Buick.
Oh, got it.
Encore, the expectation-shattering crossover from Buick.
Wow.
Now current lessees, switch to Buick and lease this 2015 Encore for around $199 a month with $479 due at signing.
Hi, I'm Dan Lund, owner of Freedom Boat Club. Boating should be a passion, not a hassle. It's about sunsets, fish stories, and memories. You can have all those at Freedom Boat Club. Come see our new Stewart location.
Just meet us on the dock at Freedom Boat Club.
Cold Stone has your spring fling flavors. You'll be tickled pink with our pink champagne sorbet creation. Or try our refreshing tart cherry frozen yogurt. Or our red velvet cheesecake ice cream. Only at Cold Stone Creamery, the ultimate ice cream experience.
Back here on the Now South Florida, we're going to get to that really great story I told you about just before we went to break in another block. My apologies. I didn't mean to say next. Our producers didn't tell me to say next, but I did, and I slipped the tongue. So it'll be a 1 block away right after another commercial break. We'll get to that really special story. But meanwhile, Team Supertramp is at it again. This time up in the air, throwing and catching frisbees. Right this minute, showing us they're always having fun. Take a look.
What's up, The Now? I'm Beth Troutman.
And I'm Nick Calderon. Take the dudes that are the best in their game at shots. Brody Smith, the best at frisbee trick shots. Team Supertramp, the best at getting the shots. And you have one epic video. Look at these guys in southern Utah jumping off of cliffs. Catch the frisbee over their heads. Boom. Brody is a surgeon with this frisbee.
And as always, it looks like more fun than you've ever had in your life.
I love the way they do it. They're just, it's a perfect marriage of YouTube sensations.
For all the latest videos, you can catch us on Right This Minute.
Looks terrifying. Here in the newsroom.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine your kids doing that and seeing video of it later?
One of them did. Told me about
Are
it
you
later.
serious?
Yeah, something similar.
Yeah.
As a kid, I used to jump off the roof of the house.
I know.
I know, you're so stupid.
I know you do. You can't tell them everything. You can't protect them from everything, can you?
At any rate.
All right. You're looking forward to the 5 o'clock?
Shake hands.
Good to see you, sir.
Do you know we'll have a story that says the way you shake hands can gauge whether or not you're going to have a heart attack?
So what did that just say about me?
I don't know.
Am I going to be
you're
okay?
Good to go.
Am I going to be okay, Dr. Williams?
You've got another 50 years. I could start my own practice. Not. Anyway, it's one of those interesting tidbits.
Yeah.
There's studies all the time. We thought you'd enjoy it. It's something that we'll be looking at. And then, of course, all the day's news, including, of course, as you've been following. Yeah. On a serious note, we'll be going back to a live news conference just after 5, as you have mentioned, on the latest on the Amtrak case up in Philly.
Absolutely. And now the latest victim is a local, has local ties anyway.
And we will be touching on that as well.
Michael, we'll see you at 5. Thanks. Still to come on the Now here. He lost his dad. This was the story I was telling you about before the last break. Then, After he lost his dad, he almost lost his dad's prized possession. That is, until a stranger saved the day. The story that will restore your faith in humanity if you lost it, coming up next. And thousands of luxury RVs on display this weekend, and we are talking decked out here. We're going to show you exactly why so many families are jumping on the RV bandwagon when the Now comes back.
Bugging you, South Florida? You spoke up and we want to help. News Channel 5, covering local news everywhere. Pest alert. Don't let mosquitoes ruin your summer fun. The best chances at being bug-free. This hot topic at 6:05 tomorrow on WPTV News Channel 5.
Who said yachting is too expensive? Climb aboard a spectacular 2-hour cruise aboard the Lady Del Rey or Lady Atlantic. Enjoy cool drinks and great food prepared right on board. The scenery and marine life make it a wonderful adventure for families, friends, or special events. Find us at DelReyYachtCruises.com.
Do you want Caribbean style? When it comes to rattan and wicker furnishings, the Yum Yum Tree Furniture Store has been doing it since 1968.
Their 16,000 square foot showroom displays a vast array of seating, dining, and bedroom groups available for immediate delivery. Or your selections can be special ordered with your choice of fabrics and finishes.
If you're in the Jupiter area, stop by the Yum Yum Tree. Browse and meet the experienced sales staff at 815 South US 1 in Jupiter. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday.
Where elegance is a matter of good taste, not money.
What happens in your home when everyone is online at once? Does the internet ever slow down?
All the time. I'll be trying to play online and we'll have someone else streaming in the other room.
Well, Xfinity has the fastest and most reliable in-home Wi-Fi. Look how fast this showdown is. Wow.
This is fast.
And who else was on this network? You can see all the stuff they were downloading.
Wow. That's really cool.
Get the fastest in-home Wi-Fi with Xfinity Internet. You can't get that with Uverse. Or get started for $19.99 a month for a year. See for yourself. Call or go online today.
Nissan gave a lucky few the ride of their life in the 2015 Nissan Altima.
Where am I going? Where am I going?
Nissan Altima with blind spot warning and up to 270 horsepower. Get the ride of your life at your local Nissan store. Choose the 38 MPG Highway Altima and get up to $1,000 bonus cash on top of existing offers. Bonus cash ends June 1st. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Nissan, innovation that excites.
Yo! No thank you for the bag, man. I hooked you up, bro. Try getting a deal like that from some other bag. Bet you feel rich now. Hey, ladies, this dude's loaded.
Checkers and Rally's 2-for-2 deal is back. Your favorite crispy fish with Alaskan filet or our boldly seasoned spicy chicken sandwich. Mix or match them for just $2.
Hey, man, how about a fry for the lady?
Checkers and Rally's.
Send the bag.
Do you know that a fully loaded tractor trailer going 65 miles an hour needs almost 2 football fields to stop? Remember this to avoid an accident. Learn more at CerseiLaw.com.
The attorneys of Cersei Denny, a passion for justice.
Who said yachting is too expensive? Climb aboard a spectacular 2-hour cruise aboard the Lady Del Rey or Lady Atlantic. Enjoy cool drinks and great food prepared right on board. The scenery and marine life make it a wonderful adventure for families, friends, or special events. Find us at DelReyYachtCruises.com.
Here now, the news you need to know in 90 seconds. A social media threat prompted a precautionary lockdown at Port St. Lucie High School just this morning. The threat mentioned students being hurt in Miami, and later the message said what they would be doing to students at Port St. Lucie High School as well. Police investigated this threat, but they found no validity to it. All of the students are safe. However, some parents did show up today to take their children home for the day. Shocking video off the coast of Juno Beach shows a fisherman shooting at sharks, but federal officials say this is legal. The Riviera Beach man who shot this video says that he was 4 miles offshore when he spotted these fishermen shooting at the sharks and then pulling them on board that boat. According to officials with NOAA, what the fisherman was doing is completely legal. In fact, we did some digging and we found out there was actually a NOAA representative on board that boat. The Army Corps of Engineers will reduce the amount of water being released into the St. Lucie estuary starting tomorrow morning. More than 450 million gallons of water will be released every day. That is down more than 100 million gallons. The Army Corps of Engineers say that the drop in water levels at Lake O is the reason for the decrease of those discharges. Governor Rick Scott was in Riviera Beach today. Here's some video of him visiting. He was touring the Sancilio Company. The pharmaceutical company has created 275 jobs. The company was founded back in 2005, and it helps in the development, commercialization, and manufacturing of pharmaceutical products. That is your news in 90. After 26 seasons, the voice of Flanders, Mr. Burns, and Smithers is leaving The Simpsons. Ann McNamara joining us now from the Now National Desk. And a big shakeup in Springfield.
Another big name off The Simpsons, and this one is a big loss. Comedian Harry Shearer voiced 22 characters on the long-running show.
Calm down, diddly, 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 diddly. They did their best, shoddly, iddly, iddly, diddly.
Among those characters, he's best known for Mr. Burns, Smithers, Principal Skinner, Scratchy, and the list goes on. The show's creator and other execs say they'll recast the iconic characters instead of killing them off. The problem was contract negotiations. Shearer was told he could not continue doing outside work, which he's done since the show started in 1989. And get this, he's not only walking away from the show, he's also walking away from the $14 million he would have been paid for the next 2 seasons. Back to you.
Wow. And that's the headline. Goodness, what an update. Thank you. Photographs. This is the wonderful story I told you about a couple of minutes ago. Photographs and memories. That is all Tanner Brownlee has left of his dad. The Colorado deputy, sadly, was killed in the line of duty nearly 5 years ago. Yesterday, he had the chance to get one of his dad's prized possessions. However, as the Now's Marshall Zellinger saw firsthand, it didn't work out as Tanner planned.
So this is your dad holding you when you were first born.
Tanner Brownlee has memories of his dad all over his house.
And this flag was flown over the White House.
His dad, Sam, was a Weld County Sheriff's deputy killed in the line of duty after a police chase in 2010.
This means so much to me, just because he used to motorcycle all the time.
He was given his dad's motorcycle jacket the day he died.
Just everything I can get means a lot to me.
The jacket doesn't fit, and Tanner wants something of his dad's that does.
It'd mean a lot to me and my brother. We've been through a lot.
5,000, now 7,500. 5, now 75, who did 5, 5, 5, 75. 7,500, now 10,000.
The Weld County Sheriff's Office is auctioning his dad's retired squad car.
I think I'm just going to look around, see what everyone else is doing, try to copy them, just up them by one.
The Dodge Charger, with 147,000 miles, is valued at $12,500.
12.5, now 15, now 17.5.
But for Tanner, it's worth so much more.
45, now 50, who did 50? Thank you very much.
More than he could afford at the auction. Tanner's limit had come and gone.
60, now 62.5, you all done? Sold it your way, Mr. Steve Wells. Thank you very much. $60,000.
And so had his dad's car. Or so he thought.
Tanner, here's your card.
Thanks a lot, man.
So you had no idea that that guy in the back was bidding and then going to hand you the key?
Nope, I shook his hand and I didn't know.
This is kind of the end of Sam's legacy here. It's the last tangible thing we have that he was connected to.
And now Deputy Sam Brownlee's car is back where it belongs, home.
No donuts.
I know I won't, I promise you.
Isn't it great? I know. I started crying. How sweet is this? The man who bought the car for Tanner there didn't want any more recognition. He said it would take away from Tanner's special day there. That was Marshall Zellinger reporting for us. Thanks, Marshall. A winning Fantasy 5 ticket was sold yesterday in Lake Worth. A local winner purchased one of the 4 tickets that matched all the numbers in last night's drawing. Each winner will now take home a jackpot of close to $58,000. In case you missed it, the winning numbers are on your screen there: 3, 9, 18, 22, and 34. Watch and win. You have a chance every day to win $500 if you're watching WPTV News Channel 5 weekday mornings from 6 to 7 with John, Rox, Glenn, and Lisa. You listen for that money word of the day. We've been telling you about it. You enter it by 2 in the afternoon, and then you have the chance to win the $500. All right, today's winner is, drum roll. Cue the drum roll. Lindsay, drum roll? No? Okay, I'll tell you. We'll work on it for tomorrow. All right, Tracy D from West Palm Beach. Congratulations, Tracy D. And watch WPTV News Channel 5 weekdays from 6 to 7 in the morning for your chance to win $500. Drum roll? No? Okay, we'll have it tomorrow. We'll work on that. Still again, here on The Now, it's not just retirees looking to travel in RVs these days. The unexpected customers showing up in motorhome showrooms. Back in a moment.
It is very difficult to get into a cardiovascular ICU. I think this is a testament to the quality of education provided by Kaiser University to even be considered for this position as a recent graduate. The hands-on learning definitely has helped me in my real-world practice. My name is Daniel Hargrove. I'm currently a registered nurse at one of the largest hospitals in Florida. I was able to get into this position because of Kaiser University.
This is amazing.
I love this car.
Real people are discovering surprising things at Chevy.
This is a road trip car.
We're sold. It's so pretty.
They're good-looking cars. It feels great.
Perfect. This is not what I would expect from a Chevy at all.
Get more than you expect for less than you imagined at the Chevy Memorial Day sale going on now. Get cash back for 15% of the MSRP on select 2015 models in stock the longest. That's over $4,000 on the Chevy Equinox. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
You make me smile like the sun, fall out of bed, sing like a bird, dizzy in my head, spin like a record, crazy on a Sunday night. You make me dance like a fool, forget how to breathe, shine like gold, buzz like a bee. Just the thought of you can drive me wild. Oh, you make me smile.
This is a giant 60. We made it huge to make a point. Right now at Rooms To Go, you can finance great-looking new furniture for 60 months with no interest. I told you it was big. Now save on great-looking rooms at irresistible Rooms To Go prices. Finance interest-free and take 60 months to pay until June 2020, 5 years from now. Pretty impressive, right? There's no games, no gimmicks, no interest for 60 months. 60! Only at Rooms To Go. Now that's big.
I'm so relieved my mom decided to get some help from Whitsom's Nursing. She tried other companies, but they didn't work out. Whitsom's has a great reputation for matching the best caregivers with their patients. Now, Mom's happy, and I have peace of mind knowing she's getting the care she needs.
Whitsom's Nursing Service has been providing quality home health care by matching the best caregivers with our patients since 1996. Call Whitsom's for all your nursing and home health care needs, or log on to whitsoms.com.
Eyeglass World asks, what do you look for when you buy glasses?
I like to mix it up, so I need bold styles, classic styles, and affordable prices. Having lots of choices and saving money is important. That's why I come to Eyeglass World.
Only Eyeglass World gives you 2 pairs for $78, so you can always afford more than 1 pair.
My glasses are part of my personal style. They're me.
Eyeglass World. Glasses that make the difference. Prices that make it possible.
Have you ever wondered what would it be like to travel in an RV? Come on. Steve and I were talking about this the other day. I want to get one. My husband doesn't. Steve's wife wants one. He doesn't. You thought that, this would be a neat thing to do, haven't you? We sent Rachel Lado to the South Florida Fairgrounds today to take a look inside some of these magnificent RVs.
If you've driven down Southern Boulevard lately, you've probably noticed the fairgrounds are just packed with RVs. So we came down here today to check it out, and you will not believe who's buying RVs.
It's younger people in their 30s and 40s.
We're seeing a lot of younger people getting into the industry, trailers, motorhomes even, the whole industry's really switched into the younger demographic.
Younger families are spending more time on the road closer to home, where they can sit in front of a campfire and hang out under the stars.
I think that the younger generation's starting to realize, and they have more income that they can use to do this type of stuff. It's a really inexpensive way to travel, and the memories that you create with your children.
With more than 16,000 campgrounds nationwide, it's easy to camp in an RV, but tech upgrades make having a good time even easier.
All kinds of new technologies when it comes to electronics and TVs, just really neat stuff in our industry.
And it's not just TVs. Think washers and dryers, full-sized refrigerators, lights that work at the touch of a button, and shades that work on a remote, and of course, a fireplace.
The younger generation's looking for bunk beds for their children, more rooms, more electronics, a lot of that type of stuff.
And that's just inside. Outside, expect patios, outdoor kitchens complete with a place to cook, and of course, a TV for tailgating.
We've only shown you a sliver of what's available in today's RVs, and I can tell you, this doesn't look like my grandpa's RV. I'm Rachel Lato at the fairgrounds for The Now.
I had an orange VW pop top, and when we pulled into a campground, everybody was out because we had to hoist up the roof, roll out the beds. Nothing like these are fancy RVs today. Rachel, thanks. You had me at the fireplace for sure. Talk about a full house, 12 boys, and now one couple is welcoming number 13, child number 13 into the family. What do you think, girl or boy? Taking any bets here? We'll tell you after the break. Plus this.
Ladies love the dad bod, at least that's what society tells us, but the male stereotype may be a big blow to our self-esteem. I'll have that story next on The Now.
Bad weather hits. Trust Storm Team 5 for complete weather coverage where you live. Storm Shield, alerting you to severe weather when you want to know before, during, and after the storm. Storm Team 5 Weather Alert Days on WPTV News Channel 5. We're giving away a $500 gift card every morning. Watch for the money word of the day. Enter on Facebook and you could win. That's it. Watch and win. Weekdays from 6 to 7 a.m.
Wendy's new jalapeno fresco chicken is so deliciously hot, it's generating reactions from everyone.
Jalapeno wearing sunglasses, fire flame, fire flame.
Hands clapping, thumbs up.
Wendy's new jalapeno fresco, our signature spicy chicken with fresh jalapenos and ghost pepper sauce. How will you react?
My dad had been sick for quite a few years. We just feel like it was divine intervention with Treasure Coast Hospice coming in.
They showed us the love and the patience and the passion that they have. The RN, the CNA, and the social worker played a very important part of our life.
It made me feel good knowing that he didn't leave this world suffering. Treasure Coast Hospice was a blessing.
My name is Brett, and I used to smoke. I quit, but not until I got a serious gum disease. My tip to you is, your smile says a lot about you. What does this say?
Find 3 ways to quit at tobaccofreeflorida.com. Call, click, or come in.
It is a weak man who urges compromise.
The Cadillac 2015 SRX. Current GM lessees can lease it from around $339 per month. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today for this attractive offer.
Excellence. How do you find it? It's fueled by passion, thrives on persistence, and demands nothing less than total dedication. My name is Mark Anajar.
And I'm Glenn Levine.
Our mission to deliver excellence in legal services is what makes a world of difference.
Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Wendy's 100% fresh pure beef. Just 99 cents. It'll change the way you see change.
Got it!
Enjoy 6 starting at 99 cents each.
Tom Brady officially appealing his 4-game suspension. The Now's Ann McNamara is live at the Now National Desk. And a lot of people believe the punishment for the Patriots quarterback is just too harsh. What are the chances he'll win his appeal?
Well, Shannon, that's the big question everyone wants to know. Some people say his chances actually look pretty good. He has this elite team of lawyers to try and overturn the suspension for apparently knowing about the deflation of the footballs in last year's AFC Championship game, fondly called Deflategate. One of Brady's lawyers already helped get Adrian Peterson's suspension overturned, so he is in good hands. But if it holds, he'll miss the first quarter of the season, and while the